Ironically, the day where I don't really have an epic coastline or epic kind of shot, I have the best clouds, the best lighting.
The Isle of Skye is a magical place and one of the most popular locations in Scotland due to its being featured in many movies such as Prometheus, Highlander, the BFG, and Stardust to name a few. Because it's exposed to the west, the weather can be quite challenging, especially in the winter. But with such famous locations as the Old Man of Storr, the Quiraing, Fairy Glen, and many others, I had to stay a few days and take a chance.
I'm on the way to Elgol, and while on the way there, since I'm still half an hour away, we have some nice color in the sky, and I'm a little worried that by the time I get there, there's really going to be nothing left because it's still kind of cloudy, especially in that direction where I'm headed. So I popped out and I set up a quick little time lapse. I'm up here at the Old Man of Storr. It looked like the light was coming in nice over the horizon, and then some clouds obscured it. But I got the two time lapses going, one facing the Old Man of Storr and one facing the sun, which is rising a little further back than I expected. I thought I was going to be over the water here, but what can you do? We're just going to get what we can. I'm going to start picking out my photo comps right now, and then in a few minutes after I get some of those in, I'm going to get the FPV drone up, cruise around here. So, like I said, it's a little colder than expected, really snowy up here. I didn't realize it was so up high. So I've abandoned my hike to the fairy pools. It kind of started out lightly snowing. The wind and the snow got heavier, and plus it is not that cold that the snow stays frozen like what I encountered in Alaska. This is kind of slushy snow, so as soon as it hits you, it kind of melts. And so basically I was walking out in the rain, and I stupidly didn't put on my rain pants because it was so light when I started. But I'm gonna head straight to Neist Point. It's the lighthouse, it's the cliff, my intended sunset location.
The weather forecast for the following day was looking quite depressing, but I went ahead with my planned visit to the Quiraing because I'm an optimist and because what the hell else was I going to do? The radar showed a small window of no rain for the morning hours as well. The Quiraing is an otherworldly landscape from what I've heard and gives one the feeling of walking through Middle Earth.
I finished up my sunrise shoot over here at the Quiraing. I actually set up pretty much 20-30 minutes from the beginning of the hiking trail, because that's where you see the ocean, because I really didn't know what I was going to encounter down here, and it was kind of dark, so I set up the 2 time lapses. I think they came up pretty dope. We didn't really get the sun peaking or any crazy colors, but we got cloud movement, and it definitely is not raining right now, even though it's sprinkling a little bit, but it's not what they forecasted, so I got really lucky. Still a little bit of remaining colors in the sky, so I'm continuing the hike, picking out shots. Just got this little valley shot right here. Got 1 FPV flight, pretty dope. Got 3 more batteries, and this trail is like 2-3 hours long, the whole track, you know, I think it's a loop. So there's definitely more opportunities on the way here. I'm on the way to Fairy Glen. It's a spot with some strange looking stone formations and a little castle kind of rock. It's almost sunset, but since the sun is so low on the horizon, it already has golden colors. It's probably like 2 hours away, but that's just how it is here in Scotland. I finished up the hike over at the Quiraing. It was pretty intense, especially towards the end, and then slid on my ass a bunch in the mud. The trail coming back down was pretty muddy, so I'm pretty much covered in mud right now. But, you know, the show must go on. I'm here at Kilt Rock Melt Falls. The forecast said that there's supposed to be either no rain or like these little tiny showers passing over, which I believe we're in one of these tiny showers right now. You can see a little bit of clearing of the clouds in front of us. So hopefully it lightens enough for me to set up a time-lapse camera. And then obviously as soon as it gets brighter, I'm gonna be doing the drone stuff. I doubt we're gonna get golden light hitting the actual waterfall. Well, in Scottish fashion, this sunrise went from a dud to kind of a banger right here. I had already packed everything up. It was raining, and then of course, right after that rain shower, we got some god rays in the distance. The sun was shining on the waterfall. Quickly busted out the FPV drone, got a couple flights in, pretty dope. Got the other drone, got some shots with that. Rushed back over there with the telephoto lens, got some close-ups of the god rays over there in the distance. From here, we're heading on our 4-hour drive to Clashnessie Falls. It's about an hour to get back to where we started, and 3 hours from where the hostel was.